See communication, real world today. Everyone's learning something they can say. TV and radio voices can be heard. I love learning every single word. We are Crestview Bobcats. We are Crestview, we're the Bobcats. CRESTV, REW, Crestview.
Welcome back to CVTV. I'm Jasleen.
And I'm Zuli.
We are your CVTV anchors. Today we wish Jacob, Jocelyn, and Skylar a very happy birthday. Please come to the office after CVTV for your birthday pencil.
Here's this week's question of the week. What are the names of all 5 Great Lakes? Please turn all answers into the orange box in Mr. Tom's room. The winner will be picked this Friday.
Next up, we have Chloe with today's weather.
It looks like another hot and hazy day in central Indiana. Temperatures will get into the low 90s before falling into the 70s overnight. Make sure to drink lots of water today. I'm Chloe. Have a great day, students. Back to you, anchors.
Make sure to mark your calendar for September 15th from 6 through 8. Crestview will be hosting its first roller skating party of the year at the Roller Cave. Look for more details next week.
Here's your look at this week's picture of the week. Take a moment and see if you can figure out what this is. Put all answers in the green box in Mr. Tom's room. Make sure to include your name and teacher with your answer. The winner will be announced on Friday. Next up, we have Reese with today's sports.
The Indiana Fever have done it yet again. For the 11th year in a row, our Fever has made the WNBA playoffs, with Tamika Catching scoring 15 points. The Fever took down the Connecticut Sun 81-51 last night. The win clinched a playoff spot for Indiana Fever. The Sun also set a franchise record low of only 15 points in one half. For your sports moment, I'm Reese. Back to you, anchors.
Next, we have Today in History. Today, in 1945, Japan surrendered to the U.S. aboard the USS Missouri, ending World War II. The war ended 6 years and 1 day after it began. Also today, in 1985, it was announced that the Titanic had been found on September 1 by a U.S. and French expedition 560 miles off Newfoundland. The luxury liner had been missing for 73 years. Next, we have Miss Brown in the studio for a quick word.
Thank you, anchors. Students and staff, I would like you to pay special attention right now. We are going to make some changes to our afternoon dismissal. And staff, you will get an email regarding this, but I want to go ahead and introduce it to everyone now. Due to the fact that our dismissal has become really noisy, I'm afraid it's become unsafe. That if you needed directions in an emergency, you would not be able to hear us. That's why we're making these changes for safety. Aftercare students, listen carefully. When you are dismissed, you are expected to walk quickly, quietly, directly to the cafeteria. Your caregiver will be there to greet you. Do not stop and get a drink, please. Go directly to the cafeteria. Teachers, I would appreciate you coaching those students, and we will be watching in the hallways. After parent pickup, new directions. If you're in grades 4, 5, and 6, you need to walk quietly. You need to lower your voice, and you need to meet Mrs. Ragsdale in front of the photo gallery. So that's just right around from the 6-panel TV. You will walk to and meet Mrs. Ragsdale in front of the photo gallery. We are going to do this today for grades 4, 5, and 6. So you're coming down the hall and going to the photo gallery. Grades 1, 2, and 3, you need to walk much more quietly and much more safely to your regular spot, all the way down to door 16, where you will be greeted by adults and stand quietly and safely. The last reminder, my parent drop-off, when you're outside, we're going to have a line painted on the sidewalk, and that's going to be our safety line. You need to stay behind that line and very close to the wall. You need to be looking forward, watching for your car and your parent to pull up. So you need to be paying attention. You need to stay in your spot. We have grade levels and special designations for certain buses. I need you to do your part report to that spot, and stay in it. When your car comes, we have everybody advance all the way down to Mr. Terry. You need to walk down to Mr. Terry to get in your car if you're the first one. That's safe, and that helps us be organized. Students, you cannot go inside and back in the school for coats and homework. I'm sorry, you need to remain outside to be safe with us. So we are going to begin these expectations today when we dismiss. Students, I know I can count on you to walk through the hallways much, much more quietly and safely. Adults, if you can stand at the door in any way and help us with that, we would greatly appreciate it. I can't wait to see you in action in just a few short minutes. Back to you, anchors.
Today's thought of the day comes from astronaut and teacher Krista McAuliffe, who was born on this day in 1948. She once said, "Reach for it, push yourself as far as you can." Thank you for listening. I'm Zuli.
And I'm Jasleen. Have a great Wednesday.
Take care of yourself
And stay responsible, respectful, and safe.